Thumbnail. On my trip, Alicia and I went to Paris. We got an Airbnb across the street from the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower is right out our bedroom window. It's amazing.
I wrote my name in the bathroom of the Eiffel Tower on the second story up. I said if I ever went back to Paris, I would look for it. Maybe we can do that for a Sam and Nico video. Just go to Paris to see if your name is still on there when you know it's not gonna be.
At our Airbnb, it's a really old neighborhood, so people have been living there their whole lives. We stayed on the 6th floor, the top floor of the building.
Classy.
There's no elevator. There's a spiral old wooden staircase.
God only knows how many people have died in that building.
Well, on the second day, the 6th floor started to smell.
No.
We go walking through Paris for the day. When we get back, there's an ambulance outside the building. The door opens right before I'm about to pull on it, and a medic walks out. And I see him pull out a wheelchair. And then I see an obese 50-year-old lady on there. And then the second medic comes carrying the other side. It's not a wheelchair, it's a stretcher. And this fat old lady with her eyes open. Oh, shit.
They didn't cover her up?
Upper body.
But not her face?
What? and then the second medic looks at us, and he goes... He just gives us like a dead face look, like to confirm that, like, yeah, she's dead.
Seen this before.
We get there and we're going up the stairs and we realize it reeks. Her door is now open. She's been dead in that apartment for a week or so. And there's a big window to the sun in there.
Oh.
Making it nice and toasty.
Oh. Damn. I wonder what she was doing. Like, what she was doing when she passed. Was she sitting by a window thinking, like...
This is it?
You know, they really weren't kidding when they said you die alone.
Oh, did I tell you about the exorcism?
So this past summer we were approached by YouTube Originals to put together a YouTube Red series. And you know what the extra cool thing is? It's going to be on our channel. It's going to be on Corridor.
We keep talking about these different projects we're doing. Big projects are coming up. This one's super cool. This one's called Lifeline. Lifeline is going to be a reality show where Nico and myself have to survive in a hospital for 2 nights. And if we get too scared and we run out, then we lose the game. It's going to be a 8 half-hour long episode.
That's not what Lifeline is. It's kind of like Minority Report meets Looper a little bit.
It's going to be cool. However, not all fun and games.
We're discovering a lot of really unique problems that one must deal with as we get into this kind of stuff.
Everyone will go like, hey, you're making a big project. Wait, you have a bigger budget. How are there more problems? Well, as the wise man once said, more money, more problems. They're funny ones. Here's an example. We would get in really big trouble if we were on set and I did something like this. That would literally like shut the production down.
We're actually not allowed to touch the cameras.
Not allowed to touch the cameras.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
You're the directors.
Yeah.
So the thing is, this is a union show. Once the budget gets big enough, if you're trying to hire talented people, they'll be part of a union. And you have to pay the union fees and you have to follow the union rules.
I don't know how all this works. It makes no sense.
We're figuring it out as we go.
Yeah, but the point is that it's a little weird for us because for the last 15 years, all we do is we just touch cameras all day. I guess our challenge here is figuring out a way to navigate a set just as directors, not as camera operators, not as cinematographers, not as
VFX
costume
artists.
designers, not as VFX artists and supervisors. I'm a little scared, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
What does your scared face look like? Lifeline from the creators of Superman with a GoPro.
The creators who brought you
Dubstep guns.
Dubstep Guns. From the directing team that brought you Jason Bourne Cooks Thanksgiving.
Not to rag on the union too hard, there's a lot of good rules in place, such as like not being able to work your crew for 18 hours straight without a lunch break.
Just like other jobs and other occupations, film crews have unions as well, which in these unions serve to just kind of regulate working hours, pay, safety standards.
Movie sets are exceptionally dangerous. People die every year on film sets. This past year, a person was killed on the set of the new Resident Evil movie when a Humvee fell off a platform and crushed them. And a stunt woman was nearly killed when she ran into a camera crane and her face was degloved. Defaced.
Yeah, unions basically, they serve to just generally set standards and protect employees and workers. But it's weird because
some really weird rules come out of it.
Yeah, weird rules come out of it, such as not being able to touch the camera, because camera union literally has a rule stating that to their workers that only they are allowed to touch the camera, and if anyone else violates that on set, then they're gonna throw a fuss and pull out their support for the project.
It's going to be a challenge. Sam and I will have to be perfect communicators. We're going to have to stand back, we're going to have to watch everything and communicate exactly what we want. Or we do have another solution we came up with that might solve the problem. Let me grab a pretend camera here.
So we'll take the union camera operator here. So you're filming the shot.
All right, tell me, Mr. Director, what do you want the shot to be?
Well, first frame up this subject that you see in front of us.
All right, there we go.
And 3, 2, 1, action. All right, here we go. Yeah, just keep it steady.
All right,
keep it steady. There we go.
Cool.
Perfect. All right.
Cool.
Camera problems avoided.
Didn't touch the camera.
I touched the camera. Oh, they're gonna come for me.
Sam and I are going to learn to be better directors through all of this. We're going to learn how to actually direct and communicate, because on a big budget film, well, actually I take that back. On a big budget film, the directors still operate the camera. Michael Bay does it, James Cameron does it, but you know what? On the stepping stone up to the big boy leagues, there's gonna be a little brief moment in time where us and the cameras have to part ways.
So today we have a sponsor that I'm actually really excited about because it's for a service that I use every single day, and that is Audible. It makes my commutes way more interesting, it makes my walks way more interesting, because you're listening to books, and they're great. Look at all these books you can listen to. You can delete them from your phone after you're done. Recently I drove down from Oregon because I went up there for the holidays, and a book I listened to, which was like a 9-hour show, is We Are Legion, We Are Bob. And if you've ever read The Martian, you will love this book. There's this guy, he takes an insurance claim out on his life, and so that in the event that he dies, they chop off his head and freeze his brain in the hopes that they can revive him someday. Instead, what happens is that he wakes up 100 years later to learn that he is now a state-owned AI. The Earth is falling apart, humanity is crumbling, and so in a last-ditch effort to save themselves, they send this von Neumann probe, you can Google it, out into the world, into the solar system, into the galaxy. As an AI, he's able to think super fast, like milliseconds are minutes to him, and he clones himself as an AI. So he ends up with like multiple different versions of himself. He's talking with them. It's really cool because all the characters in this book are just him with slightly different personalities, but they all have the same memories. Anyway, Audible has like an unmatched selection of audiobooks, original audio shows, news, comedy, whatever you want to listen to, you can probably listen to it on Audible. In fact, you can actually download this book right now by signing up for a free 30-day trial today at audible.com/samandnico. Download this book, keep it forever, even if you end the service. I use it every single day, so I'd recommend keeping it. All kinds of audiobooks on there.
Lord of the Rings.
Don't know if that's on there. But anything from Brandon Sanderson is fantastic. He's my favorite author. Tons of his work's on there.
Harry Potter
is also on there. You can get Harry Potter. You can get
Is this the director's cut?
You can get
The director's cut, right?
Of an audiobook?
Of Harry Potter. If it's not the director's cut, I don't want it because it's not. Yeah.
I hate you so much right now.